Everyone thinks this flimsy piece of foil will save them in a deep freeze. They are dead wrong. Hypothermia doesn't care about your feelings or expensive winter boots. It is just applied physics. Most people build an open lean-to, light a massive bonfire, and freeze to death anyway. You lose your core body heat 3 different ways: conduction, convection, and invisible thermal radiation. An open camp just lets the wind steal your warmth. It is a rookie mistake. My old partner tried fighting a winter freeze with a bigger fire. It didn't work. We are not fighting the cold today. We are going to trap the available heat. You need to build a greenhouse. It is basic thermodynamics, not some kind of magic. Let us build a thermal trap using nothing but wasteland garbage and some simple geometry. Start with the frame. I am using bent rusted rebar and some scavenged steel pipes. You want a dome or a sharp angle for the roof. Build nothing completely flat. Flat roofs hold heavy snow and collapse on you. We engineer this for actual survival. Tie the structural joints tight. The freezing wind will test everything you try to build. Now we focus on the back wall. This surface becomes your essential personal thermal mirror. A basic silver emergency blanket works perfectly for this. Tape it up against the frame. It catches the infrared radiation from the fire outside and bounces it right back inside. Without this silver layer, your heat just warms up the frozen dirt behind your back. Next is the front facade. Use clear construction plastic. Pull it taut across the frame. Shortwave thermal radiation from the fire passes right through this transparent barrier without any resistance. But the long-wave heat bouncing off the silver back wall, that is a different story. It gets trapped inside the shelter, just like a parked car in the summer sun. Seal the bottom edges with heavy dirt. Cold drafts will ruin the entire thermal system. Freezing air isn't your only enemy out here. The ground is a massive heat sink. Lying directly on frozen concrete will drain your core temperature in a matter of hours. Conduction is a silent killer in the wasteland. We need to build an insulated platform. Stack dry cardboard, dead leaves, and empty trash bags. Elevate your body off the earth. You need 6 inches of dead air space between your spine and the frozen dirt. Now for the engine of this entire thermodynamic setup. We need a focused heat source. You don't need a massive bonfire. A small, highly disciplined fire is much more efficient. Build a solid reflector wall out of scavenged bricks or some thick, wet wooden logs. Place it just behind the flames. It acts exactly like a satellite dish for heat. It forces all the radiant energy directly into your clear plastic facade. Maximum thermal efficiency. The fire burns slow and steady. The heat pushes easily right through the clear plastic. The silver blanket catches it. The plastic traps the return wave. The temperature steadily rises. It is 20 degrees outside right now. Let us check the interior of the shelter. Inside this clear plastic bubble, it is sitting at a very comfortable 65 degrees Fahrenheit. You can survive the night in a t-shirt while the entire wasteland freezes around you. All of this runs on a handful of scavenged wood and some basic physics principles. People die out here because they rely on expensive gear instead of actual survival knowledge. Gear eventually breaks down. Physics is forever. It is time you finally learn the difference. What is your plan when the temperature drops below freezing tonight? Good luck out there.